Hello, Bellingrath. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day at Bellingrath because all of you are here. I am so honored, and for me, it is really a privilege to get to talk to y'all. I talk to folks every day, but there is no one that I talk to that is more important than the people sitting in this room, okay? Now, some of y'all may think I'm joking. Some of y'all maybe think I'm blowing smoke, but there is no one more important than the people sitting in this room. Anybody know why? Y'all don't know why? Y'all don't know why? Y'all know this lady called Whitney Houston? Yeah. She had a song. Y'all know the song? Well, let me just say this. Y'all don't want me to sing that. There are some things I can do, and there are some things I can't do. But the words are, I believe that the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess. That's why y'all are the most important people. Because you all are the future. Y'all are being taught. Y'all are going to lead the way. Y'all possess all the beauty inside. Now I'm going to start and tell you what I brought in my bag. You ready? Yeah. What you think I brought?
All your life.
Ain't no lipstick in that bag, baby. Because at the end of the day, beauty can only take you so far. Beauty can't take you where smarts can. So ain't no lipstick in that bag today. And you hear me saying it. My phone is one of the things, but I'm going to start with this one. It's this little bitty card, and it says the state of Alabama, and it has my name on it. And it says that I am licensed to practice law in the state of Alabama. Now, I don't carry this card with me because I practice law every day. I carry this card as a reminder. We're going to wait till you get the other door. No? Okay. I carry this card as a reminder of perseverance. How many of you all think that I grew up in the projects? I did. How many of you all think that there was a time in my life that my family was homeless? They were. How many of you all think that I went to maybe 6 or 7 schools, probably more than that, from school to school? How many of y'all think we would have food stamps, government, cheese, welfare, everything else you can think of? Had all of that. How many of you all think that my school teachers told me I wasn't going nowhere? The devil's a lie. So I carry this card every day as a reminder that the devil is a lie. That though life has been no crystal stairs, you know what I mean by that? It has been no crystal stairs, and it has tacks and splinters and boards torn up. I kept climbing, reaching landings and turning corners. See, this is what this card is about. That's why I carry it in my bag. Now, what do you think the next thing is that I carry in my bag? No more certificates. I carry this badge in my bag. I am not law enforcement. I am not a police officer. I can't arrest nobody. But what it says is that I'm an elected official. And what it really says is I'm the first black one of my kind. And so I carry this in my bag to remind me of the things we still have to do. The places we still have to go. The first we still have to make. And y'all, I'm getting old, so who's it left up to? Absolutely. Now, somebody said I carry my phone in my bag. Yes, I do. But can you guess why? Take pictures. these are the people I'm living for. Y'all see them? These are the people I'm living for. You see, no matter what accomplishment I got, what I've done professionally, what I've done in school, these are the people that matter most to me. This is my biggest accomplishment. Her name is Christian. That's my baby. And if I have not done anything else right in the world, if I can say, and if she can say that I'm a good mom, it's all right with me. So that's what's important. Family will always be important. Okay? So now that's not the speech, that was just me telling you what's in my bag. You know you're supposed to start every speech with a joke. Guess who's really bad at telling jokes? You. Absolutely. How y'all know? Well, my good friend Miss Ishman told me this joke this morning. Raise your hand, Miss Ishman. She told me this joke this morning. I'm going to tell it to y'all. And if I'm going to tell a joke, I'm going to tell it about lawyers. You ready? There was this lawyer, and he was driving a fine Lexus. It was brand new. And he opened his car door. And when he opened the door, a truck came screeching down the street and tore the door off his Lexus. And so the lawyer got out of the car, he was screaming and he was buzzing, he was talking about Lexus ain't never gonna ever be the same. You can't repair this. It's never gonna be like new. Oh, he was mad. Then the police showed up. And the police officer said, man, y'all lawyers sure are materialistic. All y'all care about is stuff. And the lawyer was like, what you talking about? Don't you see my car? The police officer said, man, y'all arm got torn off. And the lawyer looked down and said, where is my Rolex? Sometimes we can get trapped by the shiny things. Sometimes we can get trapped by the materialistic things. And the things that really mean something to us, we miss altogether. Because you can always get a new Rolex. I don't know where they sell arms at. So as I was coming here today, I often think about Baltimore. Anybody know anything about Baltimore? Yeah. Well, that's where I graduated from high school. And there was this case going on there. Y'all know anything about the case with Freddie Gray? What y'all know about Freddie Gray? Tell me about it. He was the one whose neck was broken in the back of the police car, and they were transporting him. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Y'all remember when they burned down Baltimore? They were rioting everywhere. CBS was on the news every day, on fire. And then they had a story that came out and said that the Bloods and the Crips and the Black guerrilla family had gotten together and they were going to shoot all the police officers. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Okay, step one, always watch the news. You just have to. I know it's boring, but you got to watch it. Well, then the next day, another story came out. And in that story, you saw the Bloods and the Crips and the Black guerrilla family standing there together. And they said, we didn't say that. We said we want justice for Freddie Gray. They said when they saw us all come together downtown Baltimore, we started to march and we saluted each other in the way that we salute each other. They all got scared. They thought that we were going to riot. They thought that we were going to start shooting police officers. But that's not what we were doing. We were just asking for justice for Freddie Gray. Well, it reminded me of an old African proverb. Have y'all heard of African proverbs? They're stories that were born in Africa that kind of explain things. And hearing the news lady say, hey, we don't usually get folks in this community who would want to talk to us. They usually don't talk to us. And here today, they are talking to us because we told their story wrong. It reminded me of this proverb that says, it is the story of the hunt from the lion's perspective will always glorify the lion. Now, if he's hunting the gazelle, what do you think the gazelle is saying? If the lion is telling the story, it's always going to be a beautiful story where the lion gets the best parts. But when you think about the story from the lion's perspective, he's thinking, oh, what a wonderful hunt. I was strong, I was fast, I was fierce. But when the gazelle tells the story, he's saying, oh Lord, they came up on me, I wasn't doing anything. And then they pounced on me. They started ripping me apart and eating me in front of my family. And poor little me, I hadn't done anything to the lions. So we have to ask the question, who's telling our story? Who's telling your story? And better yet, what are they saying about us? What do you think our story is if you watch the news and watch television today? Killing black folks. What else? What else? Black on black crime. What else do you see on television about us? We steal. What else? See, I hear you. The problem is, I don't hear anything good. And I haven't stolen anything today. Yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, the day before that, and on and on and on. I haven't stolen anything, and yet I am still black. I haven't shot anybody, and probably be scared. But that's when they see me, and if that's the story that they're saying about us, that's what they see. Now, when I look at TV, I see Nene, Portia, y'all know them girls. Candy. Who else? Who else we see women? Phaedra's a lawyer. She had a way all right. Oh, Lord, King. And I'm sorry, Nene Leakes is not the narrator of my story. Yes, we're both tall. And sometimes both of us have short hair. Depends on who's doing Nene's hair on what particular day. But our philosophies about life are fundamentally different. I am not out fighting grown women. I'm not out talking behind folks' back, being catty, being nasty. I don't tear down women. Black women every day are of the business of building women. But what you see on television is Nene, Portia don't know that the Underground Railroad wasn't a real railroad. Did y'all see that episode? So you have to learn to tell your own story. And you may ask, why is that even important? You see, there are some places in this world that they don't know any real black folks. They hadn't seen any real black folks. They hadn't touched any real black women. In fact, there are places in America right now where the communities are predominantly one race, and it's not African Americans. So all they see and know about African Americans is what they see on television. We have to tell our own story. We have to tell a different story. And the way you tell your story is you carry yourself the right way that tells the story of where you're going, not where you are. Now, tell me why that's important. Anybody? Tell me why how you look is important, even though I don't have no lipstick in person. Tell me why. Yes, ma'am.
She said, can you say the question again?
Oh, she said, can I repeat it? Tell me why it's important how you carry yourself. What you look like on the outside, how you appear.
Because, like, the person that you show outside is, well, that's most what people think you are. And then, like, being
Y'all, we are about the respecting of other women and the building of other women. So we're going to let her talk. Go ahead, sweetie. You're doing great because everything you're saying is right. Go ahead. so good, I want to give you the microphone. And you look so cute.
All right, Tiara.
Girl, you bold. Live boldly, darling. Tell us what you think. Why is it?
It's important how you carry yourself because the men that you saw on the outside, as us as African American women, people see us as like the skin tone that you have. They don't treat you as if you're normal like everybody else. They treat you as you're an outcast. So for you to show yourself as a demeanor like her, then you show yourself as like, okay, you're a strong black African American woman. You're doing good for yourself. That's why it's important to show your demeanor and showing like good for yourself.
Very good. Thank you very much. That is somebody who's living boldly. Let me tell you why. She's absolutely right that it matters. I was in Walmart one day. Y'all ready for this story? This is not on my speech, but I'm going to tell it. And I was having a tough time getting 50 pieces of chicken for a funeral I was going to. And some of the ladies were very nasty and very unhelpful. But there was one lady who was really nice, very helpful, very polite. I got my chicken. I went to my car, I got my business card. I brought it back to her. Then I hired her in my office. Okay? That's why you never know who's looking. You never know what opportunity may be afforded to you. That's why you look like and you act like you're going somewhere. Because you never know where that may take you. Her wonderful personality took her way farther than those folks with the nasty personality. Her wonderful demeanor and the way she carried herself outwardly said that she could handle an office environment. Opportunities are always available to you. You just have to always avail yourself to them. You have to be prepared. You have to be ready to go. You have to be ready to say, when I say you ready to go, anybody need a summer job? You need to be the one to say, yes, me, I'm ready. I can work in the office. I'm ready to go. That's why you have to look like where you're going, not where you're at. If there's someone in here who sees themselves as president, anybody see themselves as president? Raise your hand. Okay. Great. Very good. We need the first black female president, and it will not be me. You have to dress like folks who are going to the White House. Fair? You have to act like folks going to the White House. Now, if you have no intentions or no desires to go any further than where you are right now, what grade is that? Then stay where you are.